Hey, what's up, fellas? What's up, ladies? What's going on, beautiful people of the United States of America and around the world, baby? We are here again today, live, people. It is 8 a.m., um, December the 16th, guys. What I am showing you guys right now is the Bitcoin price action, okay? So, obviously, if you guys have been following me, I really thank you so far. Um, just this channel has been kind of growing a little bit. It's been kind of a little bit growing slowly, but it's been growing. For you guys, it's just been watching me via Instagram, Facebook, or even podcast. I have my podcast as well. It's Cali Speaks Truth podcast on Spotify and Google Podcasts. But pretty much, guys, I've just been talking about the price of Bitcoin for a long time now. What I'm looking at right now is Bitcoin price action for the past few weeks. This green circle right here was a price was Bitcoin price pretty much near I'm trying to see near Thanksgiving time. Okay, and all the way up until now. So we're saying, just a few weeks, price action time right here, guys. So this is um, just a really good view of the price and what Bitcoin has been doing, right, for the past week, right, past couple weeks. And we see obviously that, we've been on an uptrend. We've mostly been on an uptrend. Um, I don't care what anybody else thinks or says. I'm saying that this is pretty much an uptrend, right? Um, I like to mark up pretty much my price action charts and everything like that. And I mean, we see right now that the price of Bitcoin is almost at 20,000. It's only just a couple $100 from 20,000, guys, from its all-time highs. And let me say this again, guys. I'm so excited because I've been talking about this, screaming at the top of my lungs for I don't even know how long. I think, for the past couple months now, at least, or even, for 20,000. I said that, about like a week or two ago. I said, Bitcoin's definitely going to hit 20,000, you know, by December, or definitely, I even said by the end of the year, before the new year. Okay, so for the past couple weeks, as you can see, ever since this kind of drop, people got scared. The reason why I highlighted this fat guys over here is because people got scared. A lot of people got scared around this time. This was Thanksgiving time. This was the time where I had family members. They were asking me about. We were talking about just different investment, opportunities, different investments that they were doing and stuff like that. And they asking about crypto, and they're asking about Bitcoin. Um, and the fact is, guys, is that this price over here, I remember, this was Thanksgiving time. Price really started to drop. They got scared. It dropped all the way to, 16,000. So it was up, 19,000, even, by Thanksgiving time, guys. But then we start to see a huge drop here, and this is the area where I love highlighting, because during that time, guys, I was just laughing. I was laughing whenever price drops, guys. I don't care. Either way, um, me as an investor, me as somebody who watches price action, who's learning more and more every day, I really prefer, honestly, that Bitcoin do go up. I would love to see all-time highs, but even if it drops, even if it makes it drop here or even here, I'm really not too scared. The reason why I laugh is because most of the audience, when I say audience, most of the market, for people that really don't know price action, people that don't really invest or trade, they are really panicking. And a lot of people here would decide to start panic selling as well too. They see other people, oh, the price is dropping, maybe I should just sell, sell, sell. And that's fine, right? But um and those are for like the little players. We all know the big players, they know what they're doing. If they have a price up here, obviously they're liquidating up here for a reason. They're liquidating so the price can drop down here for a reason. So um you know uh that's fine, right? And what I honestly, guys, what I was thinking too was that, yes, we could reach 20,000, but even if we do reach that 20,000 mark, um, I would say be prepared for the market to turn back around a little bit. When I mean turn back around, for the market to liquidate, right? So for the price to drop down again, to sell off again, right? Just like it kind of did here. Even for the past few days, it's been going up, after it's gone up, obviously to the high, not mid 19,000s, high 19,000s. You start to see little liquidation. All these liquidations, that's just the market leaving orders for itself, right? So I don't want to get into too technical analysis, but I would say be prepared. Even if it goes past 20,000, we start to see it hitting, guys. Be prepared for price correcting itself, right? So don't be scared, once price goes down again. In fact, that should make you kind of, that should just make you more aware and, happy that the price is selling at that price, right? So, uh, don't be too flustered. A lot of people were flustered here. That's why I continue to highlight this area, because it is Thanksgiving time, and the price it was a heavy drop. It wasn't like a little, like kind of like a mini liquidation. Um, you know, even it wasn't like a mini liquidation here on the 14th or even the 15th. It was more of a, hey, it was Thanksgiving, price was high at this point, price was high, and then it made a huge drop pretty much the next days. We saw back down to 16,000. People were like, okay, is this the end of? I kept seeing, it's so funny is because I kept seeing articles like, oh, maybe this was the, and it's funny because a lot of these articles, they are big time, um they are big time establishments that actually, they know, they have news outlets and articles and stuff like that. But in terms of finance, I mean, most of their material is on point, but not a lot of it. And especially in the crypto space, it's so early. Um, they don't get 100% of their facts right, and a lot of people are listening to those types of media. And if you're listening to that, you're saying, oh, is it the last time that Bitcoin's going to hit its all-time highs? Well, of course not. I knew from the fact that even when it made this huge drop, this was a good sign. This wasn't a bad sign. This was a good sign. So, um, you know, yeah, I mean, I was just pretty much waiting for the price to go back up again, even though it did sell off, right? But a lot of people here again were panicking. We're saying, man, is Bitcoin not going to go back up to 20,000? Are we going to stay here? Is it going to go back all the way down? A lot of even my friends that I talked to, a lot of them were like, man, it was up 19,000 Thanksgiving, but now it's back down to 16,000. Man, I told you it's not going to go up, and all of this stuff. And it's like, no, even if it drops down, that's perfectly fine. I mean, that's for a reason, right? So, price is definitely going to go ahead and go longer, I believe this time, and definitely hit that 20,000 mark before even making before even making the attempt to even sell off or liquidate or go back down. And there's this is only one part of the picture, guys. I'm only showing you the technical analysis side of why price is moving the way it's moving, right? Why price is moving, um, why price is moving in this area, why it's moving in this way, right? I mean, this is only technical analysis, right? If we were to look at the fundamentals behind of why price is moving, there's more fundamentals behind this, and I would say that like lots of um, there's lots of Bitcoin liquidity in the market, especially on exchanges, new exchanges opening, and the fact that there are lots of opportunities in terms of DeFi apps coming out and stuff like that, and opportunities coming out. People need to buy Bitcoin. So regardless, it doesn't matter if the price is down here or up here at 20,000. People still need to buy Bitcoin. Like I'm only showing you, that's why I said I only showed you one. This is one side of the token. Right now, if we're looking at the other side, we're looking at more fundamentals. We can obviously see that, hey, you know, the price of Bitcoin, right? The pricing, yes, it's going to keep going up, but that's because people need to still buy in. People need to buy Bitcoin to participate in some of the exchanges, to hold, if they're staking Bitcoin, or if they're even buying Bitcoin to stake another type of cryptocurrency, another altcoin. They want to convert it. So yeah, Bitcoin, I mean, in my opinion, it's definitely going to keep going up, even past 20,000, easily, because people still need to buy Bitcoin anyways, not just people, regular individual retail investors, but also institutional investors, big time players that are in the game in terms of the financial markets. If they're looking to get into Bitcoin, they're obviously going to need to buy in. And so, yeah, they'll, they have no problem paying a premium, to buy in and hold at those positions. Even if the price does start selling off, it doesn't matter. It can sell off even at 20,000, probably back down to 19,000, and then back up again, to 25, right? So if we go and if we go and see here too, guys, um, you can see here, right? So say this is the this is the, what's it called? Um, Man, I'm losing my words this morning. This is the you guys know what this is. This is the trend line that I was trying to draw, right? So this is the trend line that I was drawing. So say draw, it goes up here, right? It goes up to 20,000. We go here. This is for just demonstration purposes only. So price is going to go up here. This is what I believe it's going to do. It's going to go up here, or even, a little bit past up here too. And then it's going to go back. Okay. And then it could go back down again. And what is this thing doing? Let's see. Are you seeing that, guys? I'm not even seeing this thing here. That's weird. Anyways, let's see if this would work. Yeah. So price could either go up here, right, at 20,000, and then, or even more than that, and then obviously come back down to its lower high, which is probably going to be around 19.5, or definitely at 19 even. Or even if it comes down past its lower high, its support level, if it goes back down to another support level, that's fine too. But regardless, even if it goes down here, right? Say it goes to its, now its new real support level. it goes back down here, right? We price go back down here, and then it'll start, liquidate down here, and then people start to buy it back up again, forcing new higher highs, and price is going to move in that way, right? So, that's pretty much where I think price is going to end up going, right? And we see this here too, guys. We see this, this, if we take away all the lines and everything like that, just look at the candlesticks, look at the price action with Bitcoin, right? Just look at it for a second. We see, um, this is Thanksgiving time, this big, huge liquidation area over here, right? So before Thanksgiving, even when I've been coming out with price action videos and everything like that, like what I'm doing now, and even the podcast and stuff like that too, which you guys have been watching, and you can definitely see the price increase. It makes higher highs, sells off to make higher lows, right? It buys up here, making higher highs, and selling off into its buy again, selling off down here, buy into its sells, right? And into its sells into its buys into its sells into its buys into its sells into its buys. So it's creating higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher low right here, and then creating another higher high to make another higher low, to make a higher high, to make a higher low here. And this is the next higher high, right? So we see the highest high, obviously, of 2020 we see is around 19,000, uh, you know, close to 900. This is the highest high. Now it's going to create even higher highs, right? This next candlestick, or the next few hours, probably even today, we'll even see by the end of today, or even tomorrow, definitely some point this week, we will see a price hitting 20,000, probably even more, right? And then from there, um, pretty much, probably selling off, liquidating off, back to its support level. New support level, I would say, is around here, probably 19.2. Many people would probably say, yeah, maybe around here, 19,000. Regardless, it's probably going to sell off again, even once it hits 20,000, back to 19,000, and then obviously buying up again, going long, and then hitting past 20,000, guys, right? So that is my speculation on where price is going. I don't see price liquidating any further. Like right now, as we speak, the price right now is 19,823. I don't see price reversing or liquidating or selling off right here. Um, you know, I think the market in general, kind of the sentiment around the market, not just by personal gains, but also in terms of a collective, I should say, goal, is that people want to see 20,000. People want to see the price hit that much, right? People want to see the price get to that area, and it's not just, people want to see. That's, it's inevitably going to happen. It's inevitably going to happen. Yes, the fundamentals is that, yeah, people want to see price going there, but it's not only people want to see it's going there, it's inevitably going to happen because of, the liquidity in the market, because of more and more institutions are looking to buy Bitcoin, more institutions are looking to get into crypto, and so they need Bitcoin to get in, to buy in, to then participate in some of these, larger projects or whatever. So they need Bitcoin to buy in. And so people are just going to, buy right at that price. And there's a ton of factors, right? Especially behind the fundamentals, right? If we're looking at the technicals, we can obviously see that yes, I mean price. There's no way, there's no indication that you know that price is looking to sell off. Price is obviously looking to go higher. Price is looking to get to 20,000. Right, price is looking to inch, 20,000, or probably even past that. Right, we might even get to a point where we reach past 20,000, probably close to 22, 23. Right, but then obviously price will correct itself, and then we'll keep making higher highs to higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, right? That's definitely what I see happening for sure. Definitely for sure, guys. So that's pretty much what I've come out with, what I've seen, in the markets for the past, few weeks to a month, even a couple weeks here, guys. you know, that's pretty much what it is, guys. So, I would say look forward by the end of the day today. You should definitely see price hit that 20,000 mark, or even if you don't even see it by today, I would say definitely by this week. I don't see it going any other way. At this point, technically speaking and fundamentally speaking, I think it's very bullish for Bitcoin. I'm very excited. I think even with even with Ethereum. I think Ethereum is very exciting too to watch. We can see Ethereum making, a similar pattern where the price correlation is very heavy. It's very heavy with Ethereum as well too. Even if we go, all right, yeah. So Ethereum is kind of, I just that was a demo account that I was trading on, guys. But let me show you the actual real price here. Um, yeah, so we see that Ethereum is making the same waves, guys. And look how my Ethereum chart kind of resembles Bitcoin, right? So we see that Ethereum up here, we see it near Thanksgiving, right? It made this huge sell off. You see the huge sell off area that we had in Bitcoin is the same sell off area that we had in Ethereum, right? So again, those, like I say, guys, the if you can look on Coinbase, you can look on Coin Ranking, you can look on Coin Market Cap, you can look on anywhere online. The prices with Bitcoin and Ethereum and Litecoin, and I think Bitcoin Cash as well too. Those prices they correlate. I mean, those prices correlate very heavily. So whatever Bitcoin is doing, Ethereum, Litecoin, and I think Bitcoin Cash as well too. They are making similar. Sorry, guys. They're making similar correlations. They are making similar moves. So we see here November, let's say 23rd, 24th. You say the 25th. So Thanksgiving, same thing, right? So you see the highest price. We see Ethereum go to 623. Like, oh shoot, I remember saying, yeah. Again, talking to some friends and family members around this time, yeah, you should get in. I was talking to a friend, he got Ethereum, but I think about a year or 2 years ago. I was telling him to get some Ethereum. I think Ethereum was only like $90 or something like that. I was like, yeah, you should probably get it. I mean, price is definitely going to go up. But that was about a year or 2 years ago. We talk again today. I'm like, yeah, man. I mean, do you still have it? Obviously, no. He sold it off, like kind of a long time ago. But we can see the price here. It's at 623 right now, and pricing right now. I mean, 623 at Thanksgiving, and then selling off back down to 470, so 475 or 478, right? That would have been a perfect time to get in right here again, because obviously we can see Ethereum did make a huge pump again back up to 630 to 640, but then obviously it created higher lows, back down to 530. Now it's creating higher highs, uh, inching towards 600, right below 600 to 594 right now, right? So it's making higher highs. The thing I really do see about Ethereum too, which is the thing I see not only about Ethereum but also the other altcoins too, guys, is that um, is that how does I say it? The thing that I see, guys, is that the altcoins, so Ethereum, Litecoin, we say Bitcoin Cash, they are still not at their all-time highs. We see Bitcoin, and I compare the charts of 2017 when Bitcoin's all-time high was close to 20,000, and then I also compare Ethereum and Litecoin, and those, the dates match up very heavily together. So when Bitcoin's 2017 all-time high was close to 20,000, Ethereum's 2017 all-time high was, I believe, close to 1,500, right? If I'm not being mistaken. Now, if I pull up Coinbase, I know that, yeah, it was close to, so $1,419, right? So the same exact price, I mean, the same date, right? So the date is very much similar and very close, right? And this was a few years ago. Now, the all-time highs with Bitcoin is reaching even higher, okay, but we don't see the all-time highs for the altcoins like Ethereum reaching that. You can say $600 is definitely less than half of $1,400. Half of 14 would have been 700. So we don't even see Ethereum reaching 700 yet, right? Or even Litecoin, right, which had the all-time high at the same time of 420. Litecoin's only 82 now, while Bitcoin's almost reaching past its all-time highs. So my thing is, guys, don't sleep on the Litecoins, because those are still not at their all-time high levels. Now, once Bitcoin reaches its all-time highs and passes all-time highs, like, and altcoins still haven't, blossomed yet, this is the time where you want to get in, because we know that, and this is again not just speculating, but from seeing from past results, not saying that it's going to mean it's going to happen in the future, but it most likely uh, will happen, that the altcoins will reach their all-time highs and even further their all-time highs, because they did that same move in the past, right? So it should be indicative of a future move. Okay, so that's pretty much what it is, guys. So that's why I keep saying, if you're looking to get into altcoins, get into altcoins. Altcoins are you can make tons of money from altcoins, right? People are even making tons of money just trading Ripple, and Ripple's only like almost 50 cents. I mean, Ripple's not, it's definitely a top crypto. It's in the top five, but it doesn't have that much value, right? Just the price fluctuation is a little bit heavy. So, definitely look at other altcoins and their all-time highs, guys, and really make that decision, and don't rule them out. It's not all about Bitcoin. There are other ones too, like Ethereum, Litecoin, altcoin, guys. There are just other ones too you can get in. All right, so that's pretty much what it is. That's all that I am coming to you guys, today. I may come out with another video, um, just showing you guys some weekly updates, on some projects and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, guys, we are headed to 20K. So I hope you guys are very excited as well as I am. And, you know, let's make this money, guys. Let's make some money. And